I'll be Arachnida, Soaring Sky, Precure, episode 32, and as viewer number one, since there's zero likes and zero dislikes, I'm getting like number one on Crunchyroll's website. And without further delay, I'll start my reaction in 1-0, go. Woo-wee. Man, I'm hyped for this, especially given the fact that this looks like we're finally going to be getting Pure Majesty's transformation. And it's probably going to be Ellie. Because really, which other character can it be? The Undergrew Empress not utilizing Scarehead as her first fighter will be something this series is never going to live down. Ever. Like, even if the series has jaw-dropping episodes back to back to back, it's never going to be great or excellent after that fumbling. Aw. That's so cute. I love that. She herself is probably Your Majesty. Yes! Yo! I had an inkling too. I mean, and my goodness. He's able to like put in even more complete sentences like that now. Beautiful character progression right there. Especially given the fact that it's so rewarding watching this because we came from like Ellie not being able to speak that well to now being able to speak that proficiently. Now, often considered Ellie being a magical girl, I could see that going both ways. It could be argued that that might be a Deus Ex Machina, but I look at it as it being, well, since Ellie's birth was like, it was extreme circumstances and she was basically formed out of magic. I'd say Ellie's whole, she came out of like essentially, and I figured this, as you can say, nowhere. Isn't that much of a deal breaker because magic for the most part. That I'm actually cool with. I'm like, eh. If that were to, if like someone were to watch it and be like, oh, I don't like the fact that pure magic just was formed out of nowhere, and that's looked at as upon as like some kind of like lot device to help out the girls. I wouldn't blame them, but this series has foreshadowed that there's a lot for Ellie. I mean, magic? Yeah, exactly. They really can't discount that possibility. And unlike the other stuff, this makes sense too. I mean, they've been. I'm guessing she could only utilize the cure majesty powers when she's in danger. Yeah. Hey, she ain't gonna do it though right now. She's gonna do it when she's in danger. That's cute though. That's a cute attempt. Hmm. I'm sure the. Well, no, I'm sure she can only do it when she's in danger. Yeah, I would say that she probably can only do it when they're all in danger, and that she can't do it of her own free will. That's what I would say. Yeah, I'll rationalize it that she hasn't mastered powers yet. That's what I would tell her. That way, it would hopefully soothe her emotions. Have Scarehead show up again. That'd be one way of doing it. I'm just joking. No, seriously. Actually, no, I'm not even joking. That might be the only way she'd actually be able to transform. It's your fault, you dumb Empress! It is your fault. You're an idiot. You're an absolute idiot. That's all I gotta say about the Empress. She might be one of the dumbest pretty cure villains I've ever seen. And that is saying a lot because I honestly thought the antagonists in Delicious Party Pretty Cure were already bad. But no, this Empress is somehow worse. I don't even know how that's possible, but she is. Thankfully, though, this series has other stuff that it has above Delicious Party Pretty Cure, so this series is still above Delicious Party Pretty Cure. But that's not really saying much, but still. Hmm. Nah, Ellie should be given a chance. Ah! Oh, thankfully it's grass. Woo! I'm here. Regardless, I think they should still do training just because. Just play super extra safe. That's what I do anyway. That's when she makes that noise. Oh, and even though it's translated like when there's lots of energy, it's translated with like a W instead of an L. So it's perfect when it comes to like speaking, but she's a really more efficient with it. I mean Japanese. What am I saying? Hey, Ellie's a strong girl. She can handle it. I got absolute faith in her. Oh, imagine Sabasa's like, let's just spring her from the freaking air, and if things go wrong, we'll just capture her at the last second. Ha! I'm just joking. Sabasa would never do that. If this is like that type of wild anime, that would be right at home. Hey, lend it to the queen. I saw her hearing her gonna changey. Man. Aw. You can tell she's trying her best and she doesn't want to disappoint anyone. Ellie's such a good girl. Hey, you know what? You know what they say about progress? Progress ain't linear sometimes, and it's just a matter of being patient. There's one thing I'll give this series, despite its flaws, they handle like how well as like a character that has like the right words of motivation at the proper time. Because as much as this series sometimes, again, as a character they handle really well because she is. Hey, that's Minaton. Holy cow! It looked like he like drank gazillion gallons of protein to get that humongous. Okay, no, it must have been he must have done it himself because he has to be desperate. It's gotta be desperation at this point. Either he did it himself or ski. Oh, yeah, that's dark. You know, this series has an opportunity because if the girls save Minaton, and then if they can like try to recruit Minaton to their side and he joins their side, that'd be great. Or if they try to save him, the spirit still goes in and kills Minaton. That'd be amazing. You know what? This could be amazing. Depending on how they handle Minaton, this could end up being one of the best developments I've ever seen for a Precure series. If they handle this right, like to the credit of the writing staff, this is an opportunity. That's if they do that. Not the whole, oh yeah, they see Minaton and they'll completely forget about him. Like how they forgot about Kabaton. And what was his face? Monda. Like this could really it wouldn't necessarily fix Soaring Sky Predicure's issues, but it gave the series a lot of positives to it, a lot of extra positives to the point where it has so many positives, it could still be a healthily done series in spite of the issues it has. Just depending on how they handle this specific episode. So you know what? I'm all right. Good job on writing stuff. I'm actually, whew, I'm actually, I'm kind of scared of having hope. I really am. Like, I don't want to have hope, but I'm optimistic again. Yo, I got some optimism. And y'all know me. For me, I do not have an easy time becoming optimistic at all. I'm just saying. Uh, I know what's gonna happen. Miniton's gonna give him a struggle, and that's gonna force out Ellie's pure majesty abilities. That's where this is gonna lead because it's perfect. You've got a tough fight for them. Minaton powered up is actually really strong because we never really saw Minaton actually fight directly before. And now we're seeing this, but he's super powered up. Okay, that was kind of a bad mistake from Sora, but that's a reasonable mistake because Minaton, for one, he was already training right before he got taken over. Already outmastered the girls, and they've never really beat him directly in a contest of strength before. Oh, I feel bad. But I'm sure Ellie's gonna get it. You just gotta be patient. I love that Dark Aura. It looks absolutely intimidating. Whoa, Butterfly's the defense. Honestly, Butterfly's got one of the most versatile fighting styles I've seen from Precure. She can do offense, defense, synergetic abilities, enhancing strength. Her move pool is actually one of the best. Yeah, teamwork, man. Okay. Yes. Yes, baby. Yes. No, baby. No. No, no. Come on, Butterfly. Stay. No. It was great because when Ellie's saying protect, you can see that she deep down wants to get in the spring so that she can protect them in their stead. At least in this particular juncture. I like this bit because it shows us that Minaton, yes, Minaton, I love adorable because it shows you how much she really wants this. She really wants to do everything she can to make the difference, like straight up. Whew. Yes! Oh, that you're in there. You're in her say she loves them all. Especially after getting the rough patch last week that sometimes Ellie can get a little bit pouty. But then when moments like this where it matters, she shows off her full flings is pretty darn awesome. Oh, yes! Here it is! Yes! Woo! All that. This. This right here, y'all, is what it's all about. I love it with his majesty with like style, all that. Every day. I'm not even surprised that Ellie is all doing things because it's in her name. Your Majesty, so everything she does. Oh, whoa! The blink! That was blink right there with the earring. Nice, and the shapes too. They like. I'm noticing in contrast to some of the transformations, their shapes are sharper. They've got stars. It highlights the how she came from the sky. It does a great job of emphasizing also subtly her silent background. And the blink fades too because Ellie, she's picky. Like she's picky about her style. There was even an episode about modeling too. So that retroactively makes the yeah episode better because of it links up to this transformation. It links up to Ellie as a character perfectly. Like as far as transformations go, you really can't ask for much more than this. And that shows up their faith was rewarded. For some reason, this feels like, oh, sup, Melody Bloom. Hope you're having a great day right now. Yeah, I mean, you're not that late. You're perfect. You're imperfect. I'm still reacting to the episode. It's amazing, Melody Bloom. It's amazing. I just barely checked my live chat because for some reason my laptop wasn't showing comments until now. But yeah, I love it. Ah, it's great. Woo! Oh man, and the animations are oh that king. Oh man, she is soloing powered up the Minaton. She truly is the child of destiny. She deserves that title. And the way she even like lands without like lifting bits of a dress so that it doesn't get dirty, and then the way she just moves her hair. She really fights like a queen. She didn't even use effort to dodge. And that palm. She's gonna dodge it. Yeah. Yo, and I love that. Like she doesn't just jump or fly into the air. She utilizes her feet to use it as a shield from Minaton's fist attack. Use it to jump, and then ricochet back to hit him. Oh, this is great. Cool. I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh man. Like honestly, her fighting style feels like a mix of Sora's fighting style mixed in with a bit of the gracefulness that Tsubasa utilizes in his fights. Straight up, this feels like a mixture of Sora and Tsubasa's fighting style, but much more refined. Yeah, it is Molly Bloom. This episode's amazing. I love it. Woo! Yeah! Yeah. And I like how they actually, unlike the other characters, oh, I feel bad for Minaton. No. Hey, that's smart actually. Wow. Seriously. This should make the decision of the Empress not utilizing the spirit earlier all the more baffling because that's one of the smartest things I've seen a villain in this series do. Just recapture an asset so that they don't lose it. Something the Emperor should have done earlier, baby. Why didn't they do that with Kabuton? Or with Monte Bonda, though? Great episode still, though, but stuff like this shows you the slight inconsistency. Still an amazing episode, but the more I see this, the more it's like, why wasn't Scared used earlier? Because Scared showed off more competency and intelligence. One of the previous three villains combined in just 2 episodes. Like straight up. Yeah! Oh, I love the CGI rendering for Pure Majesty. That's cool. Oh man! That was awesome. Oh, fantastic. I'm giving this a 9.5 out of 10. Can't give it a 10 out of 10 because I still have to look at it as this episode's just showing off more instances where it's like, Spearhead's competent. Why wasn't he used earlier? Why weren't you having Spearhead collecting Kabuton? And the second villain, like assets, like in this episode, the way he collected me, nothing like an asset. So again, this shows you the holes in Soaring Sky Precure. Like every and I love how Ellie's in the dance, but it shows you more flaws in the series now. They're more apparent now. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's why when it comes to this episode shows you. This episode shows you it's still fantastic. I'm giving it a 9.5 to 10 because everything else is great. Great animation, great comedy, and all that. But can't exactly give it a 10 out of 10. But it does enough for me to give it a 9.5 to 10 because Ellie transforming all that was great. Actually, I loved it. I loved it a lot. And yeah, overall, the paper looks nice. Hey, it looks like we're gonna get more. Oh, yo, let's talk about this next week. Whoa! Yo, we got a soccer guy episode next week. Nice! Okay. Yeah. Nah, it's all good, Medley Blue. I mean, I gave up on like doing every anime except for just a select 10 or 11, and Soaring Sky Precure made the cuts. So that's a plus. Because, I mean, Precure is still entertaining. I can actually still do it, Melly Bloom. Physically, it was no issue. It was more a benefit for my mental health because seeing low viewership every week wasn't fun. Because physically, I can handle it easily. Because even like back in the day, I was called like the fastest reactor. And if I wanted to, I could still be the fastest reactor. I just don't see a need to if there's like a lack of overall benefit. So I'm just going to react to a key. Yeah, back in my day. Nah, it's all good. I mean, all things considered, look at me back in my day. I was able to react to 25 to 26 episodes in a single day because I just stay anime like code with my consumption. Yeah, I even told everyone to Mentally Bloom like last season. I told everyone if I didn't get the support I needed, I was gonna go from 40 to 11, and I finally kept to my promise. I told people, hey, y'all, like for me to continue reacting to 40 plus anime a week, I actually need to have a following to justify the massive amounts of money I spend. But I didn't get the viewership I needed, so I'm like, you know what, y'all? I'm just gonna react to anime I like because I do like reacting, but I'm not gonna force myself to watch 20 to 30 anime I don't like. I'm not gonna force myself to react to H anime anymore just for the sake of it anymore when I don't get any results from it. And I kept to my word, Melody Bloom. I told everyone, hey, I give y'all like 2 seasons of warning. I'm like, I started from literally this year. I started in like winter of 2023. I was telling everyone, hey, I'm caught up. I'm going to try my best. Pretty much. And plus, Molly Bloom, I don't have the expectation of success anymore. So that's a good thing too. Like, if I get low numbers, I'm like, doesn't phase me anymore since I'm not doing all the anime anymore. So I don't have any expectations anymore. I just react to the anime I would have watched anyway. So that's the extra benefit. I'm like, well, hey, and now anyone ever says, oh, anime TV, you don't get viewership. I'm like, bruh, I would have watched Precure anyway. Or if I watched Shadowverse Flame, I'm like, yo, I would have watched Shadowverse anyway. I would have watched Card Fight anyway. The only anime that I'm not reacting to that I'm still watching Middling Boom, I'm still watching Demon Slayer, but I'm watching that with family, so I'm not gonna react to anymore. Same with Pokemon Horizons. No one bothered watching those, but I do have a family member that wants to watch Pokemon Horizons with me, so I'm watching Pokemon Horizons with them instead. So Horizons, watching them with them instead. So thankfully, Melody Bloom, I don't have any family members that want to watch Precure because if that happened, Melody Bloom, then I wouldn't react. That'd be the only way I don't react to Precure. If I finally have someone, a friend or family member that wants to watch it with me, that's the only way I'd quit Precure reacting. If I find someone that actually wants to watch it with me, then at that point, you will never get Precure reactions from me anymore, Melody Bloom. That'd be the only way I'd quit. If I have a friend or family member that actually liked Precure and wanted to watch it with me weekly. Save for that happening, I do foresee myself reacting to Precure in the future. If that were to happen, though, then I wouldn't do Precure reactions anymore either. That's if it happened. All of that are pretty low, though. So don't worry. That, at least in the foreseeable future, that doesn't seem like it's going to actually happen. But yeah, regardless, though, at least I can safely say I tried my best. So yeah, there is that. And plus, I mean, we're trying to work extra hours to try to build enough. Yeah, thank you very much, Raven Bloom. But anyways, thank you, Melly Bloom, and also everyone else for watching my video. And I hope you all have a fantastic day or night, y'all. Oh, thank you, Melly Bloom, and everyone else. Bye-bye.